What's up, everybody? This is Jesus Esparza, and welcome to episode number 2 of the J&A Monster Truck Madness Talk.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RaidersFan3179. I came back with a video this time, not in my YouTube channel, but for the second time with my good pal Jesus Esparza, and also the greatest autistic Monster Jam fan I have ever met. The greatest, man. And you guys don't forget, he's the GOAT, greatest of all time. Ain't that right, my buddy Jesus?
Yeah, it is. But now today we're gonna talk about the evolutions of the Monster Truck video games, because Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 is coming up, and there's some kind of new features. Like there's some new trucks. They added independence, and they're adding an online multiplayer. I'm excited about, so we could finally have an online multiplayer, so we could play each other as much as we want. So
also, not to mention
that's what we want,
some
that kind of feature.
Oh, sorry. Actually, I was trying to say was also we should talk about some agreements and disagreements and some stuff they should have added that I wanted them to add something in the game. In my personal opinion, I don't want to be no disrespect to Rainbow Games or THQ. I love Steel Titans, I really do, but there's some things that I had to point out fingers, some little bit disagreements and stuff, but I'm not trying to be offensive or anything.
Yeah, sure is. And I cannot wait for Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 comes out. I bet it's available tomorrow. I'm not sure if I don't remember this, but I've been excited for it. And Monster Jam Steel Titans, it looks pretty good, but it's just a start for THQ Nordic Rainbow Studios. But I bet it's getting better for Steel Titans number 2. And
yeah, it is. And also, not to mention it, just to let you know, if anybody's watching my video live stream right now, or whoever's watching it like pre-recorded, don't forget Jesus, Monster Jam, Nickelodeon, Disney, Cartoon Network, or my new channel Monster Jam IDAC. We're gonna start our own tour. I'm super excited, can't wait. But another thing too, what I really wish they could have done is create your own monster trucks. Like imagine you could create Bigfoot, Bone, all the Hot Wheels monster trucks at that game. It would have been so awesome, man. But
yeah,
I'm just so upset that they didn't do it, but it is what it is. So
yeah, hopefully, but just like Monster Jam Passage Destruction have that kind of feature, create a Monster Jam trucks whenever we imagined. Oh, speaking of, the Monster Truck Championship, they have that kind of feature. So, well,
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, that's not that bad. Including, I gotta be honest, it's really amazing. Including, the only thing is that what I wanted for Steel Titans, not just to create your own games. I'm glad that they're having free rides and stuff like that. But the only thing I was kind of pissed off that they didn't add the All-Star Challenge track. Well, yeah, I know it has to do with Fire and Ice, but they don't have to add Fire and Ice or anything to do with it. They could just add without Fire and Ice, just add the regular thing. And we want a bus stack. That's what we need. And also, I want to have another thing too. Oh yeah, I don't like freestyle mode sometimes during the championship race, because every time when you extend the thing for the truck, I had hard times driving the truck. It keeps bouncing around, doing unrealistic stuff, which it doesn't make any sense. They should just keep every single time the stadium mode truck, because I'm not into freestyle mode that much. I mean, it's okay, but they need to re-update it a little bit. That's the thing, in my personal opinion. But sadly, like I said before, I'm very upset they didn't do the All-Star Challenge track, which my good friend Caden, which y'all know, our good pal Caden Jesus, they told me that sadly it's not going to happen, but it's okay. It is what it is. So,
Well, maybe one day in the future, but who knows? But we're just talking about the evolutions of the Monster Truck video games in the past. Like, there's some greatest Monster Truck video games, like, for example, like the Bigfoot Collision Course. The Bigfoot Collision Course.
I think that was on. Game. Yeah, that was on. I think that was on the Game Boy. I used to play that when I was a kid. Even I used to play Monster Jam, Maximum Destruction before Max Steel.
Oh yeah,
Max Destruction exists. I used to play that game, and I remember I used to win so many times. It was an okay game, but the only thing I don't like is that every time when the trucks hit each other, this and that. I don't want something like that. I want something like how Steel Titans was. Like, I totally understand they're trying to introduce for kids, but it's okay game. Even I used to play Monster 4 Explorer. My older cousin used to have it on his GameCube. I used to play Urban Assault. Urban Assault was the best game ever.
Yeah,
like it was literally.
Like I have right here. Oh,
there you go.
The light, though.
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
See the light, but yeah, that's the one. Monster Jam Urban Assault. Yeah, and also I have this one. Moss Jam for the 2007.
Oh man, that is so cool, dude. You just
Yeah,
added it. I liked it.
yeah, sure is. I used to have a Moss Jam Path of Destruction, but well, my Wii is no longer working anymore. Is already gave up,
Mm.
and
Oh
so
man, that
yeah,
sucks. I feel you.
I know.
I I remember when I used to play Wii, aside from Monster Jam, I used to play Call of Duty a lot because you know me, I'm a Call of Duty guy. I wish they could make an independent monster truck for Call of Duty, but I know Monster Jam ain't gonna do it because it's a rated M game. I don't know if Hot
Yeah.
Wheels would do it, but it would have been awesome if we can get a Call of Duty its own monster truck. Imagine Jesus, like literally imagine like they use an independent truck to create the body and stuff. How would you feel?
Hmm. I'm not sure if it's possible, but it's I'm not sure, but it could be imagined. Like
But oh,
like
but
you do
oh,
Family
go ahead.
Guy. They used to make a Family Guy monster truck from the Independence so many years ago, and also WWE's Carlito. They used to make that a very long time.
Mhm.
So it depends. Well, like the okay, let's talk about more about monster truck video games. But
All right.
let's see. This one, Bigfoot collision course for Nintendo DS and Wii.
I don't remember I played that, but I remember I played this one Monster Truck game, but it was on my Game Boy, which at the time I used to have my Game Boy, which sadly I don't have it no more. It's been gone for a long, long time. But
Yeah.
it was another, I forgot what's the name of the game. It was a Monster Truck racing game, but it was on Game Boy. I know that.
Yeah. It may make you go check on YouTube in case, but
Mhm.
there's the other Bigfoot monster truck video game, but this one's a very long time ago. They just call it Bigfoot for the for NES, just for the Nintendo system from yeah, that's kind of Bigfoot video game, but
What about that
yeah,
Monster X Tour game? Like, do you remember? Do you still have it with you on your app? I forgot what's it called, Monster
Monster
something, but
Truck Destruction.
yeah, that one. Do you still have it with
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. I still played it whenever as much as I want, but you know, I heard there should be a second one, but I don't think it'll happen. I don't know, but
Yeah, what time
that's
tells.
kind of odd. But
Now here's one of my questions to ask you, Jesus Esparza. If Hot
yeah,
Wheels Monster Trucks Life decided to create a video game like Steel Titans, would you buy it, or would you be the first guy to play it if they gave you an opportunity?
hmm, I don't know if it's possible. If they could find a video game developer or publisher to producing like, are they gonna make the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks video game? But speaking of Hot Wheels, I heard about there's the Hot Wheels video game. Let's call it let me check on something. It's called. I bet it was called it um Hot Wheels Unleashed. It
Oh,
was
really?
yeah, it's Hot Wheels Unleashed. It was like a video game for the Hot Wheels by I bet like Unreal Engine, or I'm trying to find out which kind of video game publishers and developers who made that kind of Hot Wheels Unleashed game. But I bet if they can make their own Hot Wheels Monster Trucks video game, it was it was um by Milestone and Unreal Engine. I bet those kind of video game publishers and developers have made a Hot Wheels Unleashed video game, but I hope imagine they could do the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks video games that we could see like Bone Shaker, Tiger Shark, V8 Bomber, Demo Derby, Hot Wheels Racing #1, Bigfoot Racing, Five Alarm, and you name it.
I
One of the
got
Hot
you,
Wheels
man.
Monster Trucks, and they could make something like a bit more better with make it more realistic and any other things like you know kind of
Not to
similar like Monster Truck Championship or something.
Also, not to mention, I was gonna say, aside from the video games, before we get to that, about Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Life, it would have been so cool if they have their own World Finals. Because I heard rumor has it like they were gonna do something like they were gonna have their own World Finals. I forgot what was it called. I think Hot Wheels Monster Truck Championship game, but it would be cool. They have their own All Star, but instead of the All Star, they should call it like something I don't know. Like they should have a Mario versus Sonic, since I know they create Mario toys, but they should get an agreement with Sega so they could do the
Yeah,
Sonic versus Mario team. What do you think?
yeah. Well, if they get an agreement with Sega, like the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games series for many years, but if only imagine But then also, speaking of their own World Finals, like I mentioned before, is they should call it like the reference for NXT Takeover, call it Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Stadium Takeover, Anaheim Stadium Takeover, Gillette Stadium. Speaking of Gillette Stadium, the Hot Wheels Ultimate Drive 2 will be coming to Gillette Stadium. And I bet that should be a tease that possibly they do the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Stadium shows in Gillette Stadium. Can you imagine?
It would be cool, but sadly, remember Gillette Stadium is very expensive. Like for example, Monster Jam could afford it, but it's a lot of money, dude. Like I would say they should go to MLS stadiums. Like for example, remember I showed you that picture where I'm a LA Galaxy fan, where the Galaxies play at down in Carson, the digitally held sports park, which it used to be called StubHub Center. Remember I told you about that, right? Yeah, that should be the stadium for the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Spurs Stadium. Why? Because it could fit a monster truck. It could fit at least 6 of them, and they can still their normal thing, like like the arena, like they could have that on one band stack and two stacks of cars and stuff. That should be perfect to fit a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live in StubHub Center or the digitally held sports park. Because I got that inspirational when ever since when I saw my Raiders were playing against the Chargers, which that's my brother's football team. They used to play there before they moved to SoFi Stadium. Because I know that's my soccer team. They play there, and I would love to ask. Look, bear with me. I know I don't talk to these people, but I would definitely talk to the digitally held sports park people who owns the stadium and the LA Galaxies themselves. They should have an agreement with Hot Wheels themselves to say, hey, we're going to have you guys to perform your very first Hot Wheels stadium at that stadium in Carson, California. Because if it's true, they should have a perfect pit party or the crash zone, whatever they call it, outside the stadium, because they got a perfect parking lot. I'm not going to lie. I've never been there. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I've never been in the stadium, but I know they got a good parking lot. And that would be a perfect one. And I would definitely love to see you. We can meet up that day if that happens,
Well, I hope so. But since they're going to be adding some new Hot Wheels Monster Trucks become reality, as I mentioned before, they are confirmed 5 Alarm, Racings, Mega Rex, Snakebite part of it, and whatever else. Like, they need some big sponsors like Mattel contractors like Nickelodeon, WWE, and Marvel's, Star Wars, and if they want to get more fans attending because of the big brands and all that. So
yeah. And that would be perfect for Carson because not to mention, aside from monster trucks, next year later, the XFL is coming back next year. And yes, they're going to be the same teams. Nobody's going to change. And I know the LA Wildcats will still be performing there. And yes, if they get a sponsor like WWE, like they're doing their toys, there'll be a chance that WWE can convince them, say, hey, we would love to have the Hot Wheels guys to come over here and perform, all that stuff. It'll be cool. And it'll be funny. If I saw some WWE wrestlers, everybody's going to be all over them. And I would take pictures with them, like all that,
some maybe special guest appearances, who knows? But all right, let's get back to about Monster Truck video games. That's what I was talking about. So
I know, sorry about that, man. It's because I wanted to tell you some ideas and stuff. But let's get back to games. And we're gonna talk about more stuff.
But let's talk about something like what kind of Monster Jam or Monster Truck video game is your favorite?
If I was gonna say a favorite game like right now, I would say I'm gonna have to go with Steel Titans because they're not that much realistic games. Like no offense to any Monster Jam or anybody for the past few games. Okay, I'm gonna pick Urban Assault and Steel Titans because that's the most games I played. But the realistic games I have to say is, aside from them, is Riggs of Rod or BeamNG. But I'm going to go with Steel Tides because the only thing I like about it is free ride. And ever since then, I've been doing Nickelodeon, Disney, Cartoon Network videos. Also, in the comments, hi, everybody. And hi, Ashton G. Hello. Sorry to ignore you, buddy. I forgot to pay attention to you. But anyways, back to this. But I have to pick Steel Tides and Urban Assault. Like the one you're holding. And I have a PS4 too. We should play online, Jesus. We should, dude.
We should play. Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 online multiplayer. So if I have a chance to get Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 and I would gotta be live stream it so I could play and I could start something like that.
There you go. Also, if anyone's watching the comments, if you guys got questions for me and Jesus, write them right now. We need some questions. We need some questions. Give us some good questions. That's what we need. I don't care if it has to do with Monster Jam or Monster Truck related, or if you guys want to compare with something else. Give me and Jesus some questions. We're looking for some questions. And hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Sorry, we ignored you guys. It's not because we didn't ignore you, because we're busy talking. Anyways, back to this. Yeah. But yeah, like I say, I love Steel Titans. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and I'm gonna say a few words before you start saying. I'm gonna talk a little bit too much. Let you know, Jesus. I'm gonna say this. I love Steel Titans, but the thing is that what they need to do is that they need to add more tracks. We should have create your own customized tracks. We should have create your own trucks. We need to. Another thing I'm very pissed off. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't like stadium mods. Every time when you play championship, especially when you upgrade your truck is bound to go like that. I'm not kidding, dude. I got so mad and I nearly came close. I was gonna break my PlayStation control. How pissed I am, dude. I'm not kidding. Yeah, you can laugh at that. Seriously, it's just that I don't hate Steel Titans, but it's just they need to stop with the freestyle mode every freaking time. They need to put stadium modes, and that's my pissed off moment about THQ and Rainbow Games. They did a lot of great stuff. Yes, free ride, I like it, everything. But the thing what bothers me the most is the stupid stadium, the freestyle mode when they upgrade the trucks every time championship. Because every freaking time, dude, not gonna lie, every time when there's something gets in the way or the truck keeps bouncing or this and that, that's the problem. And you can't keep winning and you feel like you want to break stuff. And that's my biggest complaint to Rainbow Games and THQ. Like, no offense, I did pre-order the game. Yes, I did, but that's my big complaint to them, that they need to control. They need to we need to have a good grip on the trucks, because that's the thing that pisses me off, you know.
Yeah, I know, I understand, but this is only their first time since they made an agreement for Monster Jam video games. But a whole Monster Jam Steel Titans gets better. Oh, there's Ev the Great question says, what do you think of Steel Titans 2? Well, I'm excited because they're adding some new trucks and some independents like Avenger, Ice Cream Man, Higher Education, and there's some Spin Master trucks beyond it, like Maxima Poodle, Maxima Husky, and there's some retired trucks like Backwards Bob. I think Maxima Junkyard Dog's gonna be in it. I'm not sure how many of them will be.
Junkyard Dog's confirmed. Yeah, Junkyard Dog is really confirmed.
Yeah, and the Monster Jam stunt truck and all that, and also some features like the most thing I really excited, online multiplayer, so we could play friends anywhere in the world, and I'm excited. And I hope I have a chance to get Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 on PS4. I'll have another one for my Nintendo Switch, so I could play it anywhere I go. Like, I could go on the road or on a plane or on the going out of states or out of country, all that. So I could play it anywhere I go. Like, well, last year I went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and I used to play Monster Jam Steel Titans while we were on the flight to Fresno, to Phoenix, then Phoenix to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I did that last year, and
also not to mention, Jesus, probably got some free tacos, by the way. Probably got some tacos. It's like tacos and Monster Jam, and that sounds good, really. Tacos on ball, but I'm a more burrito guy. That's to say, I like burritos more than tacos.
Yeah, sure is. So yeah, and
okay, so anyways. Oh, let me answer first. Evan the Great, if you're asking me what do you think about Steel Titans 2, I like it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like it. But the thing is that we need a little bit more tracks. We need to have our own customized tracks, and we need to have our own create your own monster trucks. That's one thing my only thing like I say before. But other than that, I'm very happy. I'm super excited. I can't wait to start my Monster Jam Nickel and Disney Carter tour. Which, okay, if anyone was watching me, like, do you watch Gravity Falls? Do you, Jesus?
I think I used to. But
on the Disney Channel.
Disney Channel. I bet I used to many years ago, but I hope they should add it on Disney Plus. But who knows?
It's on Disney Plus. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. But actually, if anyone's been asking, that Dipper, Mabel, Pacifica is in those trucks. The one in my league. No, that's not their permanent trucks. The original trucks. Dipper's originally in Octanator, Mabel's in Sparkle Smash, and Pacifica's in Horsepower. Now, since we have these three, I'm super excited to put them all in their actual normal trucks. all that stuff. But yeah,
Mhm.
guys, don't forget to subscribe. Not my channel, Raiders Fan 3179 or Jesus, but also subscribe to my new channel, Monster Jam NDAC. Also, I'm going to Oakland, and you're gonna hear me commentating. I haven't done the editing, but I'm gonna be editing probably on my day off on Thursday, and it'll be coming out like somewhere probably like around 5 o'clock on a Sunday, which is the only Oakland show. And probably the next one I'm gonna do is Tampa, which is gonna beat that Chicago style racing.
Mhm.
But still,
Yeah.
also, by the way, yeah, like I say, what I think about Steel Titans is good. Can't wait. Evan agrees says Wild confirmed the DLC truck Steel Titans. And also Brian Bay says I like Wendy for Gravity Falls. Well, I don't blame you, dude. I mean, Wendy's beautiful. I'm gonna be honest. I don't blame Dipper for liking her, but sadly, well, because they're 3 years apart, which all that stuff. But still, I like Wendy, but she's in Scooby Doo. In my world, she's in Scooby Doo, but sadly, they don't have Scooby Doo in Steel Titans. But I'm probably gonna use the nobody with it just to pretend Wendy's in Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in Instagram Live, so we can see see what is going on. But hey, everybody, yeah, I'm just doing some Instagram Live here, so in case we're live, we're gonna be our own podcast for behind the scenes, and see, it's the J&A Monster Truck Madness talk. So
yeah, you
for
tell
those
them
from
that.
Instagram. So yeah, okay, let's see let's see one of my favorite Monster Truck video games I used to play. Well, I bet the Monster Jam 2007. I bet it's good, but it was just lots of great trucks here. They have the Gravedigger 25th anniversary chrome body. I like that one. Includes destroy things, and yeah, it's all pretty good. But Monster Jam Riversalts is one of my best favorites of all time, and so I could do some circuit racing while doing some backflip or front flips. That's crazy. I do that lots of times, and lots of times I used to play this, and I really like it, and that's a pretty my favorite of all time for Monster Jam Urban Assault, and I really do hope Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 will be hopefully kind of like exact way, but this is a little different. But I hope Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 is getting better.
Yeah, I hope so too. Including I'm planning to do a the sign up series Steel Titans, not in the Monster Jam Nickel and Disney Cartoon channel, but in my actual channel. But I might do team versus team. Like last time I did was like I mentioned Team Gravity Falls versus Team Rick and Morty. I did the Team Gravity Falls versus Team Rick and Morty. Well, the reason why I did it because everyone's using Fire and Ice, and plus my brother, who we watched Gravity Falls together, my cousin got me into Rick and Morty. So I did the Team Gravity Falls versus Team Rick and Morty. Sadly, my cousin didn't win. Neither Team Rick and Morty. Team Gravity Falls spanked Team Rick. Team Gravity Falls spanked Team Rick and Morty. If you would have saw my video, I did invite Jesus, but sadly you didn't come. But it's okay. But the next one I'm planning to do, this one's gonna be my brother versus my other brother, or the same brother for Gravity Falls. It's gonna be probably between Cobra Kai versus Miyagi something. I forgot. It's based on the Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid thing. I might plan to do something like that. Maybe. Or I might do another Gravity Falls versus Rick and Morty rematch. But I don't know. Maybe I'm going to do something new. You know what? Take back. I'm not doing no more Gravity Falls, no more Rick and Morty. I'm doing Cobra Kai versus Miyagi something. Like something I forgot. Like I forgot what they call it. But guys, correct me if you guys can. You guys correct me, please? Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure is. And there's a lot of things you have to play the kind of game consoles. Like I used to play PS2, Xbox 360, and the Wii, and right now I'm currently having PS4, but I'm not sure if I might thinking to get PlayStation 5, but this is special. But oh yeah, and all the PS4 games will be backwards compatible on PlayStation 5, so if I could play Monster Jam Steel Titans on the PlayStation 5, that's possible.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now,
but I really do hope they could get the future Monster Jam games on a PlayStation 5. So
they probably would.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, just give them time, Jesus. I think they probably would. So just give them time. That's all.
Yeah, I know. PlayStation 5 is a new console, but I hope if I might have a chance to get PlayStation 5, I might be doing that kind of. I bet they have a live stream thing so I can do the gameplay on it, and hopefully in future new PlayStation 5 games. So who knows?
Gotcha.
Maybe in the future.
I gotcha. So, anyways, we talk about the game, and now it's time to move on. Now we're gonna go to the Hall of Fame induction. Now I'm gonna start with B.
Okay.
Jesus, Jesus, you could go last because I know that's your channel. So I'll go first this one. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, for the Hall of Fame, I'm sad that it wasn't the World Finals because thanks a lot to stupid COVID-19 existed. I wish that don't get me started. That virus pissed me off. Oh my gosh, man, you have no idea how pissed I am. But anyways, I don't want to get mad. But anyways, like I said before, it's awesome to see Dennis Anderson, inducted to the Hall of Fame. As much as I do miss him, I know he still performs, but not in Monster Jam. But the mud trucks with him and his son Weston, which I know he's in King Sling. Weston's in Bog Hog, and it's really cool. I would love to visit there one day, and I would love to see those mud trucks. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see them. But anyways, it was great to see him in the Hall of Fame. It sucks that Dennis had to retire. I'm glad that they let him drive around with zoomies, dude. Can you believe it? They brought back zoomies. I wish Feld can understand. Like, I totally understand one of their daughters have sensitive hearing problems, but it doesn't make sense on dad, like the hearing things. Like, we went to independent shows. I deal with loud noises. I know you do. You deal with that too, right? But still,
I deal with that too.
I don't know. Like I say, I don't get with Feld. In this moment, I do not get with them. Like, I don't want to put against them, but it's just I don't get with them. But anyways, back to this. So yeah, like I say, it sucks to see. It sucks that I didn't get a chance to be there in person. I want to talk to Dennis. Last time I talked to him was back in World Finals 17, which I remember I gave him the rings. Like, I had a picture of the World Finals rings that I made for him, and he liked it, and he was really cool, man. And it was awesome to see him, and it was awesome to Scott Douglas in it. I'm gonna miss Scott Douglas commentary. I mean, I like the new commentators, even though yes, I'm good friends with so many people. Like, I'm friends with Casey Gagillion. I'm friends with my good pal Kay Young, Scott Jordan, Leslie Mears, my boy Ryan Lacoste, who else? Taylor Mock, even including fun fact is I made the wedding thing. I don't know if you saw that on her Instagram. I made a wooden logo for Taylor, and I gave her the gift card, which I'm planning to give one to Casey coming soon, and my good pal Lola, which her band Nomad and Lola, not just Casey but Lola is going to get a wooden logo from me, and it's going to say Nomad and Lola because she had her own in her outside world for Monster Jam. She had her own band, but still, like I say, I'm good friends with everybody, but mostly Casey, Kay Young, Scott Jordan, Leslie Mears, some of the other announcers. But still, like I say, I miss God. I'm gonna miss Scott Douglas, and especially like every time when I used to watch Monster Jam, which was on Speed Channel at the time. I remember I keep hearing, "Who's ready for Monster Jam?" That's Scott Douglas. Every time he says that, I get so excited and all that stuff. And clearly, I remember when I first met him back in World Finals 12. Yeah, no, World Finals 11 actually. He was really cool to talk with, and then I finally get to talk to him again. I believe was World Finals. World Finals was 19, I believe. No, it wasn't 19. Actually, no, I haven't talked to him until the regular show when I went to Vegas. He was there, literally. He was there. I remember he was talking to Kay Young on the regular show on the March of the Las Vegas, not the All-Star Challenge before. I saw him when I was in the Justice Light. I was like, Scott, and he came up to me and we had some talks. And I remember the next time we saw each other, and this is a funny fact. I told Scott Douglas, "Hey Scott, can you say who's ready for Monster Jam?" He's like, "Oh no, this and that." He didn't want it to at first, and then he says, "All right then, who's ready for Monster Jam?" I'm like, "Oh man, I get chills every time you say that." Literally, I love Scott Douglas is awesome, man. Same as Dennis Anderson. As much as I'm gonna miss seeing Dennis driving, I'm gonna miss Scott Douglas announcing. I'm glad my hero Thomas, the guy I look up to since I was a little kid, still performs, but. I've just got to enjoy the time when it's time to retire because, it's going to suck to see a lot of, I know there's a lot of great drivers that are still competing, but it sucks that, so many drivers that you've seen, they come and vanish. Like, even there's some that disappeared, like so many drivers, like I can name a few, but I'm not going to name them much because I'd rather let you do your talking right now. But still, like I say, that's all I can say from the bottom of my heart. You're next, Jesus.
Yeah, it sure is. The Monster Jam Hall of Fame is the greatest addition. We got Dennis Anderson, Scott Douglas. Oh, and there's other two new ones, Gary Porter and Mike Wales.
I forgot about them. Yeah.
What do you thought about it?
Mike Wales, I don't know him, but Gary Porter, yes, I do know him. I think I met him once back in World Finals 18, but I don't remember. I think I have the picture, but it's a really long time ago. Gladly, glad I got some pictures. Even though you could say a fun fact is I don't like taking pictures with drivers until World Finals 17 was the start. No, World Finals 16 was the start. I barely had pictures with some drivers, but until World Finals 17, I started taking pictures with drivers. Ever since then, I didn't. Then I regret it. I wish I never had that feeling, but that was me as a youngster at the time because I was so embarrassed,
Yeah, but now, hopefully, you get used to it now. On grown age or something, and I feel glad Gary Porter was inducted to the Monster Jam Hall of Fame. Carolina Crusher, yeah, that's another legendary truck, and Mike Wills, Big used to be driving many years ago. I bet no, I can't remember. It's very, very long time. And also like as a I can't remember, like behind the scenes with Monster GM or something. Yeah. It was great for him, and yeah. It was kind of best, and let's see who else is going to be inducted in the Monster GM Hall of Fame. Who knows? But yeah.
Yeah. If I was gonna pick someone who should be inducted to the Hall of Fame, I would name lots and lots of drivers, like a few. Like for example, well, not Jimmy Creedon because I know he still competes. Unless because I heard he doesn't compete Monster Jam, but in case he doesn't, they should put him in the Hall of Fame. But I would say so many drivers like probably who's the drivers like Pablo Huffaker, Alex Smith, maybe Brian Bartle. But I heard some rumor has it that what Brian did, I don't know what happened. He disappeared. Oh. But Tony Farrell should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know.
Him and that other guy, what's his name? The one who drove Blue Thunder, but he also passed away. Yeah, Dalton Milligan. Imagine Dalton Milligan and Tony Farrell should be the next people should be in the Hall of Fame. Why? Because, well, for Tony, I understand. For Tony, yeah, that's a different story. But Dalton, I know he's barely 1 year. He's barely known. But if only that accident didn't happen, if only it was preventable, maybe it wouldn't happen,
Yeah, I know. How about there's some other kind of great drivers for the past. John Seasock, I bet that's a good one. Lupe Sosa. I'm not sure if when I put on my Instagram story, former 2-time Monster World Finals champion Medusa, I bet that's gonna be included as well.
Don't expect Medusa anytime soon. Remember, there's a hatred between her and Phil. Same as George Bellhand, because I heard rumored. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna say the full detail, but the only thing I can say, I heard there's been some dispute between Phil against Medusa and George Bellhand. That's why Bellhand and Medusa are good friends and they have a problem. Anyways, that's all I can say right now. So another thing too, Brian Bay asked a question. He says, "What are your thoughts on the new Monster Jam truck about Ryan?" Okay, this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That this is the next one. Okay, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go first, then you, Jesus, because I say best last for you for what reason. Okay,
yeah.
For Ryan. Okay, I met Ryan, which is Monster Jam OCD, back in World Finals 16. Before I met him, he was the very first Monster Jam fan, the diehard fan I met way before you, before Levi's, before Caden, Connor, Joseph Medina, Joseph Rodriguez. Okay, before I met all those guys, it was Ryan. Monster Jam OCD was the first guy I met. So I remember I was first introduced to him was back in 2014, late 14. He used to create so many customized Monster Jam toy monster trucks with the Hot Wheels when it was produced by Hot Wheels at the time. Until my brother was hanging out with the group of the guys. I told my brother, "Hey, you should hang out with OCD because I know you're friends with him." And he's like, "Yeah, OCD's right there next to me." I'm like, "Oh, really?" And I shake his hand. Ryan was the good man I met. And ever since I met OCD, a couple of years later, until 2000 and what? Well, 18. Well, that was that 1 year, that one time. Until 2018, that's when I started meeting Levi Shones. I started meeting some of the tiny bit of fans. Levi's was the big one of them. Until 2019, which everyone knows, it was you. You're one of them. Same as Joseph Mendita, Joseph Rodriguez, Connor, aka the Best Jelly. I met 8-Bit Motorsports, and I met Caden Allen or Caden Allen 7. So many diehard good fans, really, really great people. Really great people. And that's another thing too, because earlier today when I was at work, I was thinking about I want to play Fantasy Monster Jam with you, Connor, Caden, Joseph Mendita, I think maybe Rodriguez, but I forgot another fan. But yeah, I wanna play with you guys on Fantasy Monster Jam whenever, but it's only until when time tells when when the season gets backed up, maybe, but we'll think about it. All right, you're next, Jesus.
Well, my thoughts about the new Ryan's new Monster Jam truck he made. What has been revealed in Orlando, he was there. OCD Meltdown. That was the first ever fan inspired truck, and I cannot wait to get it. It was only exclusive to Monster Jam Superstore on April 9th, but it's a limited edition, so let's see if I have trying to have a chance to get it. So
Yeah, if you could try, dude. Because not to mention, like I say, what my opinion about the toy, it's amazing, and congratulations to him, man. And like I say, I know Ryan for a long time. I wish it could have been me. Like, okay, make fun of me. I wish it could have been me. Like, if they make a Raiders fan 3179 truck based on me, they had to add not just Raiders, also Dodgers, Lakers, Kings, Galaxies, Monster Jam logo, and they should add Max T and Dalmatian or the Fire and Ice because to represent Tom and Cynthia, because you know me, I'm a huge Tom Mentz and Cynthia Gauthier fan, but still, that would have been my dream truck. I mean, I fed back this, I might do it, I might, but I'll think about it. But still, anyways, guys were asking. Okay, Christopher Poppin, say hi, guys. How you doing? Count something. Say what accident?
I'm not sure what kind of accident. Like,
yeah,
you're talking about are you talking about the Medusa George Belhan one? Count.
Yeah, I think he's talking about that because if you're talking about the George Belhan Medusa, good luck because they're not going to be in the Hall of Fame. Because like I say, there's been a dispute between them and Feld, which I'm not going to get involved. That's none of my business. I don't want to be involved. So I'd rather just worry about our own business, and it's good, which is good. I'd rather worry about our own business. So, anyways, Christopher Pippen said Brian Deegan and Mono Militia. Maybe that could be a chance, but at the same time, he's barely well known. Okay, so Christopher says he has a question for you. He says, "Did you hear about the show in Jacksonville, Florida?"
Yeah, this weekend, Jacksonville, Florida, it's a very the same weekend where AEW, All Elite Wrestling, that's where the home where Daly's Place and the connection of Daly's Place and TIAA Bank Stadium. Man, wow, that was so huge. Can you imagine seeing several AEW wrestlers attending a Monster Jam show before their upcoming event, AEW Revolution on March 7th? That's the exact same day.
Or WWE wrestlers, like imagine WWE, you see some WWE wrestlers do come to Monster Jam, which is pretty rare, but I'm going to talk about it on my few top moments. That is rare for a Monster Jam and WWE connection, but I know it's not going to happen. Also, Count says, what are your thoughts on Jurassic Attack redesign and it coming back? I like it a lot. It's great to see my childhood favorite truck coming back. I would love to see it in Anaheim one day when this stupid virus comes to an end, because right now, our government, they don't want sporting events and stuff. They said they're trying to open some schooling stuff for children to come back to school. If it's true, I want sporting events to come back. I want Monster Jam to come back to California. I want everything to come back to California. I want everything to go back to the way it was. And I want this pandemic to go away. And I want this virus to die and never come back. That's my personal opinion. I want the virus to die, never come back. I don't want to go through this stupid thing again. And I want the pandemic to finish. And I want things to get back to the way it was. But I know we're supposed to talk about monster trucks, but that's just my personal opinion because I'm looking forward to see Jurassic Attack. And I know Maniac still exists, but I don't know when Maniac's going to perform. But I like the design, Maniac, but even though it sucks, Todd Frankish is, doesn't own those trucks no more, but still, it is what it is, but he's still a GOAT to me. You go, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Christopher Philbin said, what are your thoughts on Ryan Ayers and Drive Bakugan Dragonoid? Well, in Jacksonville, Florida, it's because of sponsors, things like the one you mentioned, because of sponsors, like Spin Master and all that. Yeah, I bet it's a reason.
Yeah, it's because like I say, I told it. Yeah, if you're saying about Ryan Anderson Bakugan, Christopher, he's been driving Bakugan for a few months now. And yeah, I know if you're going to say if you miss him in Son of a Digger, I understand. But you got to be patient, dude, because right now it takes a while because remember, Monster Jam's still in a little bit hurting because of ever since they lay off some employees, everyone got hurt. And it hurts like it's been hurting. And like I say, I do miss everything how it used to be. And I miss all the drivers, like I say. And I do want Cynthia to come back. Rumor has it she might come back, but I don't know. Right now, there's been a dispute between Canada and the United States. Not a hatred dispute, but they said they still close their borders because of some stuff. But it's up to our president and their prime minister. They got to keep talking. And I did talk to Caden about this, and he's from Canada, and we did have an agreement that it's up to their prime minister, which is his prime minister, our president, had to make this decision. But we'll see.
Mhm.
I pray to God that Jesus, this game's over, and I want Canada to be open. I hope
Only international.
yeah, and everyone to come back. And they'll be back. And Christopher says, I thought that Son of a Digger is gone. No, Son of a Digger is not gone. Don't worry about it. The truck is still here. But Ryan Anderson will be back in Son of a Digger. Just be patient, dude, because it's not that they don't want to do it. Because remember, it's because, like I say, everyone got laid off, and it's hard to keep in touch with everything. And I bet everybody's in Feld's mind, they want to bring everybody back. That's their main goal. But I think it's not because they didn't want to, because it's hard, It's been hurting. The economy has hurt ever since COVID-19 happened. The pandemic hurt so many. And honestly, in my personal opinion, this pandemic did not help at all. Like, it helped a little bit, but not fully, because honestly, it didn't. Just the vaccines, they kind of did help. But honestly, no offense, but the pandemic was a bad idea from the start. That's just my opinion. I totally understand what's going on. I do understand it, but I don't want to, put this involved. But that's just my opinion,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's safe for me because one of our biggest favorites, what might be some of them may retire, some of them not. Like, and I do see my good buddy Marklloway's his 2021 Moss Gym yearbook. There's some trucks that are still on it, but with no driver, like Blue Thunder, Gas Monkey Garage was still on it, and Wonder Woman still on it, and Monstermont Rottweiler still on it, and Monstermont and all the other trucks. Well, we have no driver, but it's still on it, and I only have a few independents, but on a yearbook, and that was kind of be this year was kind of be the weirdest yearbook I ever seen. And several drivers are just I don't know, they just let them go, and I don't know what happens next, but until COVID is over, we're not sure when. Hopefully our president Joe Biden, but let's see him. I hope he does try to fix everything as possible, but it takes time.
Yeah, I know, man. Sadly, it takes time. All right, Christopher says, what do you think about Great Digger Legend? Do you think it ever come back? Maybe, but probably not Adam, because Adam's in Gravedigger because Dennis retired. Probably Weston Anderson. They need to put Weston Anderson in Great Digger the Legend. He should be the new face of Great Digger Legend for now. So that's just my answer.
Yeah, I feel the same, but probably for the Gravediggers 40th anniversary encore, because by next year. But we need World Finals in 2022 because we need World Finals, and we need a Gravediggers 40th anniversary encore for this. Because I don't think there won't be no World Finals for the second year in a row, because remember, Ryan has said before, it's too Monster World Finals. It was too big for the event to reschedule, so I bet they're not able to do World Finals at this time for this year. I don't know.
Hold on, Jesus. Hold on. Give me a minute. Sorry about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to turn off my mic. That's why. Hold on. Give me a minute. Can you say something to the fans? Well, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Sure. Take your time. Okay. So, what is it whatever the something talking about Monster Jam video game? That's what we're talking about, the evolutions of Monster Jam video games that in the past, like Monster Jam Destruction and Monster Truck Destruction, the app, and not sure what else. Monster Jam Crush It. I don't like Monster Jam Crush It because this is our worst one, and trying to find what other kind of Monster Jam video games they used to made. I'm trying to figure Monster Jam Battlegrounds. I don't like that. And then and what else? I'm trying to figure it out. There's a lot of great Monster Truck video games in the past, but there's some of them that's the worst one. The worst one is Monster Jam Battlegrounds and Monster Jam Crush It. Ugh. Those are one of the worstest games. And it just oh yeah, I was talking about the only worst Monster Jam games is Monster Jam Battlegrounds and Monster Jam Crush It. Ugh, those are one of the worstest games of all time.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, sorry about that. It's just it's because families were calling me. I don't like when people calls me, especially I'm in the moment. Like they should
Yeah.
just. I know, man. Sadly, I just wish everybody can wait for a minute. Like it's like hold up, wait. It's
Mhm.
okay. I love my family, but
Yeah.
it's been this episode. Anyways, so Brian Bass asked you a question. He says this: what do you think of the new Hot Wheels monster trucks case so far?
Hmm. Looks interesting. Oh, there's a new Herbie the Love Bug. I cannot believe they actually made that, but it's a Walmart exclusive. But I really want to see Herbie, but well, guess what? They finally did.
Also, don't forget if you watch the movie Herbie Fully Loaded, I was thinking about that monster truck. Have you seen that one?
I bet I used seen that before,
Yeah,
but
like when he jumped over and he landed on top of the monster truck and the wheels come off. Have you saw that part?
yeah, it is. That's the greatest moment. But and I cannot believe Herbie the Love Bug is officially made in a Hot Wheels monster truck. Well,
I know.
I've
I'm
been
real
asking that.
surprised.
Yeah, I really wanted this in Monster Jam, but now we don't. But that at least they made a Hot Wheels monster truck toy. But
Mm-hmm.
let's see if I have a chance if I can find it at Walmart. It'll be at Walmart. It's not a treasure hunt or chase piece, but it's only a Walmart exclusive. But hopefully, if I have a chance to find Herbie the Love Bug, and let's see if I could commission Jam Custom officials to see if we could bring in Herbie the Love Bug in his own art style. That would be amazing.
Gotcha. Also,
And
I was gonna
there's some.
say,
Oh yeah,
okay,
I almost forgot something. There's some kind of new kind of case of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks 2021, like Battle Cats from Masters of the Universe. I'm excited for this, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not sure there's plenty of them, but I hope there's gonna be making a bit more better. But oh yeah, the Michelangelo and Donatello in the 2-pack. Yeah, they finally made it into those kind of 3D concept turtle bodies, like the one we have Leonardo and Raphael. But now Donatello and Michelangelo, they're going to be coming in a 2-pack, and that will complete set of the turtles of the 3D versions.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. Also, not to mention, about Herbie Fully Loaded. Fun fact is, if anyone's gonna ask, what monster truck is that? If anyone's seen the movie Herbie Fully Loaded, where that one monster truck tried to crush him and Herbie jumped over and then landed on top of the monster truck and break off the tires, that was based on a real truck, is known as AMPM something. There was a monster truck called AMPM, and that was based on that truck. And I did made a video about it, like 2 years ago, I believe. The top 5 monster truck movies. It was based on an actual real truck called AMPM. You don't believe me? You can look it up yourself because
Yeah.
that was based on a real truck. Also, Christopher Pippin is asking, do you think Monster Mutt Poodle's monster truck from Steel Ties 2 ever going to be a real truck? Maybe. I'm not so sure, but right now at this moment, I highly doubt it. Probably 2 years from now, if it could happen, because remember, money, everything, because economy, coronavirus, like we mentioned earlier, which I'm not going to bring this up. That's why. And also, Aston G says, are y'all excited for Steel Ties 2? Like I said before, yes, I am. I'm excited for Steel Ties 2.
Same for me. And we cannot play online multiplayer, so we can play each other online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, let's do some questions, Jesus. If anyone has some questions for me and Jesus, pop it up right now. We're waiting for some questions.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm gonna ask you some questions. You're gonna ask me some questions. So, do you want to go first or I go first?
You go ahead, Jason.
Okay. So here's my question to ask you. If Hot Wheels if there's a promoter for the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, come to your front door, knock in front. Like I know I told you this question that the part 1 we did, but this is something kind of similar like it. If he asks, say, hey Sus, can you please like we're gonna have we need you to be an announcer. Would you be an announcer for the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live? Would you do it?
Hopefully I could be like an announcer or
driver or clean up the or be one of those track crews. I could do it too. Like I'm serious. At least I could do something what I love to do. I'm serious.
Like a co-host or the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live host or could be something. I could see introducing Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live and interviewing with some greatest kids and asking questions or it could be something.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, CT CTX Boyardee says, will Steel Ties 2 be a crossover play? If you're talking about PlayStation players can play Xbox Online players, no, sadly, it's not going to happen. It's confirmed by Monster Steel Titans official Instagram. One of the person said, hey, will there be a crossplay? Sadly, no, it's not going to happen. They said they tried, but they didn't. It was too much work, so they don't have time for this. So sadly, you guys are, if anyone has a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, don't expect you guys going to play together because there's going to be no crossplay. It's going to be by yourselves and stuff. It's not going to happen. Sorry, guys, to be a bad news.
Yeah. Yeah, this is same for me, but, just some... Hey, Manny.
I guess you got a little sidekick with you.
Yeah.
Anyways, you got a question for me, Jesus? Like, at least give me some good questions.
I don't know. Then some... I'm trying to figure out some other kind of questions then before we wrap up. And
now we can
let's see. Which of these Monster Jam video games from worst to best?
From the best, I would say probably even neither of those Monster games were okay, but I would say from the best, from Steel Titans, the first one for now, all the way. If you guys say the worst, I heard Path of Destruction was worse, so I'm gonna have to agree with people because I never played the game. I never seen the game. I seen parts of the gameplay, but people say it's the worst game, so I'm gonna have to put on that one because I have no answer on this one for now.
Yeah.
And here's my question for you. Okay, so here's my question for you. If you describe yourself as a Sonic character, which Sonic character do you describe yourself mostly?
What kind of Sonic character? Like as when I let me see. Maybe this could be a hard one. I bet I would go for SBO the Chameleon.
Oh, okay. To me, I would say Sonic the Hedgehog because there's time I'm a leader and stuff. Oh, Christopher Pippin gave us a question. Do you think that Dennis Anderson will drive in a monster truck and an Encore again? No, sadly, no. I don't think it's going to happen because Dennis is not going to be driving. Don't expect him anytime soon. He will not be. Sorry to be a breakup to you, Kristen, but it ain't going to happen. Because I heard rumors, the reason why Dennis doesn't want to drive for Monster because I heard rumor has it, like, I don't know if I'm right or wrong because I'm not going to say it for real. He disagreed with some stuff that has to do with Monster Jam, what's going on right now. Like, he preferred the old days instead of the new days. That's what I heard. I'm not so sure if it's right or wrong, but it's not confirmed from him. I'd rather let him do the talking because I do not want to be involved in stuff because I'm not saying it's true, okay? Like I say, I'm not involved in stuff like that.
Yeah. And, I don't know because it's time to move on. There's some next gens, and the time has come. So hopefully, but hopefully, I might gotta be able to go to the Dennis Anderson's Extreme Monster Truck experience. That he's got to be doing this, so I could ride along with him.
There you go, man.
That's my dream.
That's what's up. Also, a fun fact is when I was thinking about Dennis Anderson, I can imagine if he ever goes to my party, hang out with my family and the party, we're going to bounce out the Spanish music. He's going to be wearing his sombrero, wearing his poncho, and he's going to be dancing so hard. Dude, I would have been laughing so hard, and I'll record it, post this on Instagram. And we're going to be like, damn, Dennis is busting out the moves because he knows how to dance. Like, literally, if anyone thinks that if Monster Jam has that permission, they should play Spanish music because trust me, everyone's gonna ball out. No lie.
Oh my god.
Trust me, trust me. I may be a Hispanic American, but guess what? I have families from Mexico, half side from El Salvador. So yeah, you can say both is from the Hispanic culture. But still, I got some questions to ask you, Jesus, and I got so many questions. So let me see a question. Okay. Let's just say this. How can I say this? If Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, let's say if literally Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live and Monster Jam can have an agreement, if they did a crossover and they decided to do the first ever Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live versus Monster Jam against each other in this one event, at least this one-time event, but it's all the way in Honolulu, Hawaii, will you be there?
I wish I want to go Hawaii, but that'll be a possibility to see Team Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live versus Monster Jam, Feld Trucks versus Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, Live Trucks. Well, it has to be only independent, but so we can see Gravedigger versus Bigfoot, or maybe Max D versus Snakebite, or Bone Shaker versus Gravedigger, or Tiger Shark versus Megalodon, and a dream matchup. So
Yeah,
dream race matchups.
aside from Bone Shaker versus Gravedigger, I would say Son of a Digger versus Bone Shaker. I want Gravedigger versus Bigfoot because that's the two godfathers of monster trucks. And literally, they were the ultimate rivalry from the 80s to the late 90s until before Bigfoot's no longer Monster Jam. That's a huge competitive. Okay, Christopher asks, do you think that Tom Mintz will be retiring soon? I think either Neil Elliott or Cole Eichelberg will be the new face of Maxi. Okay, Tom Mintz, probably we got a few more years, but Neil Elliott ain't going to happen because he's already gone. Okay, Christopher, I don't know if you heard the news. Neil Elliott is gone. He is no longer part of Monster Jam. He's gone. Like, literally, he's gone. He announced that he's finished with Monster Jam, but Cole Eichelberger, maybe. That's a big maybe. I think he might be, but still, I prefer his daughter, Hannah. Like, I don't know why Hannah Mintz, Tom Mintz's daughter, could join Monster Jam. Like, I would love to see her facing against Kristen Anderson. But sadly, she's not into Monster Jam, which is understandable. I can't do nothing about it. But I would love to see Hannah Mintz become the first female driver to drive backstage and face Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. What do you think, Jesus?
Yeah, that is a possibility, but not interrelated. But that's her decision. But yeah, but yeah. Speaking of, no, Colton and Jared are and Monster Truck team up, Sheriff and. I can't remember the other one.
Outlaw. Oh, yeah. The Independents, yeah.
Yeah, that was surprising. Never thought of that.
Gotcha. Okay, now here's my other question. If you get a chance to meet one of your favorite YouTubers, who is the biggest YouTuber do you still want to meet?
Biggest YouTuber. This is a tough one, but maybe I'm not sure what kind of other YouTubers are in Monster Jam, but I'll say I'll go for Clitus.tv and what else?
No, I'm talking about Monster the ones Jam you never met. I'm talking about the ones you never met, like you want to meet them for the first time. Aside from Clitus. Yeah, Clitus doesn't count. And Monster Jam Lord, I think you met him, but I met him. He's a good guy. But I'm trying to say was at least give me a YouTuber that you never met that you always want to meet. Like deeper part of your life you want to meet?
This is a tough question, but probably Monster Jam Lord. I don't know, but I never met him, but hopefully I might have a chance.
I met him. He's a really good guy. Monster Jam Lord. Oh wait, I thought you said Monster Jam Films. Never mind. I never met him, but I did talk to him on Instagram before. I hope I'll get to meet him soon. But still, if anyone's gonna ask me, what about your YouTuber Raiders fan? Easy. Super Mario Logan, aka Logan 30 Acres. Logan is my favorite YouTuber, and I look up to Super Mario Logan ever since. And also Sean Woods, which is he does the Mousetrap Mondays and stuff like that. But I was expecting you were going to say Roman Oddwood, Jesus. I was expecting. Oh yeah. But aside from that, Chris, answer a question. Do you think that Brianna Mahan's still driving? Brianna Mahan is still in Monster Jam, but right now it's still a wait. It's still a holdup. We don't know when she's coming back, but she'll be back. Whiplash is coming back. Brianna Mahan, just be patient, Christopher. And do you know why Fox Sports 1 Cletus left? Well, because Fox Sports 1, FS1 is done. Their contract expired. So Monster Jam right now, they're in NBCSN, no longer FS1 because FS1's contract expired. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, and also speaking of, have you heard about, there's a possible rumor throughout 2021 that NBCSN will be no longer, but
we were talking about that. Okay, that's another thing.
How is it put on? Yeah, it just I don't know if this is true, but where are they gonna put Monster Jam TV or in broadcast? Like, could be like if they want to go back to FS1 or go to CBS or ESPN is included, or TNT, or AK Warner Media, or USA Network, or I don't know what kind of programs are available to put on Monster Jam and Supercross as well.
Yeah, and
that should be a rumor for this year.
Okay, I would say ESPN or FS1 to come back. Well, I know ESPN doesn't do motorsports and stuff like that, but they should at least give it a try with Monster Jam. But what I want for Monster Jam, they need to do live shows. Like I'm sick and tired of pre-recorded shows. Like it's not as fun as it
Mm-hmm.
used to be. Like compared to Speed Channel, it was fun, but I prefer they should do live events on recording actual live. They did that once, I remember back in 2010 in Atlanta, Georgia, but they should at
Yeah.
least do it. And Christopher says, "Oh, what happened to Frank Cribble?" Well, Frank Cribble did left, but I don't know when did he left. But I did hear rumors that he did. They did let him go a couple of years ago, but I don't know when. But it was I don't know. Like I know he's gone, but I don't know what was the reason. I don't know. I never heard anything from the fans. You know.
Well, I heard about them. I I bet I just seen I think on Facebook or something that um hold on. I bet I heard about Frank Krimmel that I bet he's gonna be I bet it's been years ago since he left, but I heard about he came back to fill in for Nitro Minutes, and then and I heard about he's now going back with you know former team of for help out Team Screen. Yeah.
I mean, if it's true that at least he's still around, but maybe we'll see him around probably soon because
Mhm.
I know some. I only know some drivers that did disappear. I know what they've been up to. Like for example, John
Mhm.
Seasock. I know he has his own company somewhere around in Montana, I believe, the state of Montana. Like he has his own
Mhm.
trucking company. I know Chris Bergeron. Right now, he's still living in Columbus, but right now he's a plumber. Like he does plumbing stuff. I know Phil Foster still live in Illinois, but he's spending time with his family. He does the normal life and stuff. And
Mhm.
I know who else do I know that are still doing the normal thing? I know Armando Castro, my hometown boy. He's doing his normal thing, spending time with his girlfriend, doing driving and stuff. Mark List
Mhm.
told me he moved to Alaska. He doesn't live in Florida anymore. So he lives in Alaska. He did tell me when I told him to say thank you about my birthday. And who else do I know that they're still doing their normal thing? Or like for now that I know Cynthia, like I mentioned before, Cynthia has her own boating company down in her hometown in Canada. I know she has her
Mhm.
own boat company that she bought, which I would love to visit. I would love to visit her place one day, maybe soon when they let the Canada and US crossover, which maybe I might, but at the same time I don't want to because my heart's telling me no, because I don't want to be that type of fan. It's getting to the point I don't want to be those type of fan. Like, but I don't know. I gotta keep it cool. But like I say, I'm not that guy. Like I don't want to be like this. But I know she has her own boating company, and also who
Mhm.
else? Dang, I forgot. Those are the drivers so far I know. And also, do you also like the new intro setup for the 2021? Also, have you heard about Leo Dono lately? Leo Dono, he's been released ever since VP Racing Field Mad Scientist has been discontinued. I know he's been gone, but I think he's living in his normal life with family. That's all I know for now. And
Mhm.
new intro set up for 2021. I haven't seen it, but maybe it looks good. I haven't seen it, but that's all I can say. And hello, Jacob
Mhm.
Armstrong. Hello.
I know. Well, well, um, well. There's been a lot of talk about that. Like, we're all talking about like evolutions of Monster Truck video games. We're talking about something that happens in Orlando for Monster Jam Hall of Fame and the newest Monster Jam Superstore exclusive that Ryan Albin, aka Monster Jam OCD, has created it. And wow, I
I
bet things
know,
are
and it was
getting
great.
something excitement.
I know. Also, don't forget, guys. There will be a chance soon that what you call it, there will be a chance we might have some more people joining our podcast. We might. We don't know yet, but it's not confirmed yet. It's up to me and Jesus' decision, but that's our private talk. Anyways, Christopher says, I have a question for Jesus. What made you support Tristan England Earthshaker in World Finals 2018, not 21, 18 he meant.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did support Tristan England, Earthshaker, and yeah, from 2018 World Finals. Yeah, great person, and I bet Earthshaker is my new favorite, and he does pretty good in the 2018 World Finals when I was there. And
Yeah, same here. I love Earthshaker. It's a really good truck. And also, Jacob Armstrong, you're not the only one. Yes, me and Jesus too. Dude, like, I don't know. Like, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. For anyone that lives in the East Coast, the northern side, or the southern side of the US, you guys are freaking lucky. freaking lucky you guys get Monster
Yeah.
Jam, Monster Truck shows. Us in the West Coast, like where me and Jesus live, we don't get any because everything's all strict on these days, man. Come on, hurry up, dude. I want to see some Smash
Yeah.
Mouth Monster Trucks in California. I want to give some Cali
Yeah.
love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Any other West Coast too? Like, well, Salt Lake City is the only West Coast got the Monster Jam back in January.
I know, and Jacob Armstrong, if you live in Tennessee, guess what? You're lucky you get to have shows. I heard you guys do get shows. I'm not so sure if you guys do, but I heard rumors you guys do. But unlike in California, we don't, and it sucks for me and Jesus. But still, but
Yeah.
anyways, before we wrap this up, we still got a few more moments. Christopher Pippin, you're lucky you get more shows. Especially you live in Florida or Texas, you get more shows. But anyways, we still got questions. I still got questions for Jesus, just a few more. And Jesus, you should have some questions for me, man. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm right here. Gotta give me some good questions.
I know. I'm trying to think of some, but it's hard for me to understand. So let me see. Man, this is the hardest one I ever has been to. But okay. I don't know. What wasn't only the best thing of 2021 so far? Just about where Monster Jam have a good so far, even during this pandemic, but they're still pretty good.
Like the only thing I can say for Monster Jam World, I would say the shows are back, but for now, but some random shows, stuff like that, that's a good thing. But if you're gonna say from outside, I would say at least I'm surprised the vaccine is working and it's starting to get rid of COVID-19. And yeah, that's the only thing I only like about 2021 so far. And also, Christopher Pippe, if you're saying Candice Jolly still drive, no, sorry, man, not just Neil Elliott, but Candice Jolly is gone. She is no longer the main driver, Massimo Dalmatian, which hopefully my number one favorite female driver, Cynthia Gauthier, become the number one driver of Monster Dalmatian, and she's making a good franchise. No lie, without her, she's like the golden treasure of Monster Jam. But anyways, back to your question. But yeah, that's all I can say for now. And here's my question for you. Okay, so okay, do you think, like, literally, do you think that it's possible? Like, to me, it is possible. Do you think it's possible to do Vegas style racing at Allegiant Stadium where my football team plays the Raiders? Because to me, it is possible. Because I could tell you why, but I want to hear your opinion and your answer.
I had no idea, but this is a complete new different stadium. But I'm not sure how this is possible to work if they have something for like they did in Orlando one when I was there back a couple of years ago. To do like a downhill thing. I'm not sure if they could do the kind of like similar to Vegas style, but this is a lot different. World Finals like since Sandboy Stadium might be demolished. We're not sure if it's true or not, but we've had a way to find out. But
I hope Sandboy Stadium doesn't get demolished. I just want MLS to buy it to rebrand it. But to me, there is a possible way to do Vegas style racing in Allegiant Stadium, because I don't know if you saw my some videos. I was watching some videos when they're doing the reconstruction. Like, you know how they take out the football mat and stuff like that for the thing, like the way how Arizona Glendale's doing. Okay, so let me tell you something. There's a way to do Vegas style racing because because the trucks can fit, they can start from outside that they can start doing that V-shaped thing and go all the way down to the straightaway to get to Allegiant Stadium. It is possible. Hopefully they didn't close it down. God, hopefully not. But it is possible they could do Vegas style racing if they can open all their tunnels, everything like that. It's possible to do it. Also, Jacob Oster, well, at least Tennessee's not getting the second wave of Corona. Yeah, good thing, because here in California, it's been tough for us. It's been hard for us Cali guys, especially no Monster Jam, no Monster Truck shows. It's hard, It's really hard, dude.
Well, I'm just checking out those kind of images on Google about the Allegiant Stadium, but I'm not sure this is might possible to do like Vegas style inside the stadium, because of they still have I don't know. They still have the indoor thing, but I'm not sure that might work for them. But
well, to me they do. It's because of
it's different.
Yeah, because when Charleston was, they start from outside the football field and they run through inside. Where the way how they take out the thing from the outside, that there's a place that they can, even
Mhm.
big semi trucks can fit through that tunnel wall. So if it's true, then that's possible for
Mhm.
a monster truck thing. Also, Christopher says, why do you think they took out Yellow Toro, Becky Madonna? Okay, the
Mhm.
reason why they took out Yellow El Toro, I don't know why, but I think Fell just wanted to discontinue because it's because I heard rumors that painting trucks is too expensive. That's why they decided to discontinue it. And Becky Madonna's out because, just like Neil Elliott, Candice Jolly, ever since COVID,
Mhm.
there's no place to be there, They got another life. And plus, Becky Madonna's already married to, what's his name? Donald Pedicchio, the driver of Titan.
Yeah. Yeah. Titan, Donald Lipidendio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I hope Titan gets to compete in California soon, but I hope I get to make a wooden logo for them for their wedding gift, because I hope I'll get to see him soon, because it's been a long time. I haven't seen Epidentio, man.
Yeah.
It sucks I haven't seen him, but he's still my favorite
Yeah.
though. I still miss Epidentio, seriously.
Yeah. I know. I really do hope Donald Lipidendio will come back, in Titan. We all want Titan to make a triumph return, and hopefully, and yeah, we all hope, but we're not sure when, but only until the time is right, or if he decided to return into the driver's seat. And
Yeah, I
and,
know,
and
Jacob. I know.
yeah.
I know, man. Just be patient, man. It'll go away soon. Hopefully, just pray to God. Just pray that this game is over. Okay, so anyways, I guess we spent an hour, so I guess I'm gonna have to go start eating.
Yeah.
So first of all, I just want to say, Jesus, thank you for having me, and I can't wait to
Sure.
see you on the third episode, hopefully next week.
Sure.
And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this. Hold on, let me point that way. Okay,
Yeah.
subscribe to this guy, his channel, if you guys are new to here, and also subscribe to my channel, which is RaidersFan3179. The way I'm pointing it, subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my new YouTube channel, MonsterJam NDAC. Don't forget to subscribe that, guys. Okay, so anyways, last question. Okay, very last question. He said, Christopher says, do you think that Jacksonville, Florida will have a World Finals? Maybe, but it will be perfect. But I'm looking at Heinz Field, where Pittsburgh, where the Steelers play at, or Tampa Bay, where the Buccaneers play at. I would say those are the only stadiums possible.
I would like to see MonsterJam World Finals heads to Jacksonville, because this is where AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Can you imagine, like, to make a theme with AEW theme track style, the colors, and they could do an All Elite Wrestling encore. So that would be something. If we could see Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Hikaru Shida, Britt Baker, Riho, or Private Party, and Miro or Sting. Yeah, Sting. Imagine they could bring back Sting, but they have to redesign it as All Elite Wrestling design. Yeah, they used to make Sting very long time ago, back in WCW.
Gotcha. Also, the Rack says the World Finals coming this year. I don't think so. I highly doubt it, because I'll give it until next year. Like you said, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, sure is. Okay.
Anyways, no more questions, guys. Save it for the next episode. Yeah. Sorry, guys. You guys are pressuring me, and he says we love you guys. No lie. We love you guys. We love every single our fans, but it's just we're very busy, doing our thing. So, anyways, this is RaidersFan3179 and Jesus Esparza. Jesus, thank you, man, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
All right, peace.